Yo, what's up? This is Copper Keys, and we're rocking with Rizz and Russ on a Rizz and Russ experience. Now we will wait.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Rizz and Russ Experience. This is your boy Rizz checking in with you guys, and it's been a while. I know it's been a while, and I just want to thank everybody for being patient with me. Had a lot of crazy stuff going on these last couple weekends. One of my closest friends got married and was able to tie the knot and cross the broom, and it was one of the most beautifulest things that I ever been a part of. And I've been a part of some weddings, but that was very beautiful and touching. I had the opportunity to be the best man, and man, it was pretty special. It was pretty special. Shout outs to Jay and Catherine, the Houston's 2017 Houston Union. Congratulations to you guys. It's truly remarkable to see true love between two human beings, and it was just, man, I was glad to be a part of it as, you know, a guy who spent so much time around the groom, watching him grow as a man, and being a part of his life and taking up for him and rumbling for him, and showing him how to get girls, because he was always a shy type. But man, it's truly remarkable. He outbeat me, and obviously, and he's a husband now, and he deserves it, man. And just one of the most smartest, intelligent individuals I ever been around. He kept me grounded a lot, and always making me think before doing things, and asking me, well, is it worth it? Is it really worth it? You going around trying to fight that guy, is it worth it? He was always making me think about that type of stuff, and that's why I can call him a true friend, and I'm proud of him. And the whole wedding was absolutely emotional. I shed a lot of tears. I had to keep my Kleenex on deck because it was just too many tears rolling, man. It was like, I'm proud, and it was very, very special and touching. So I'm here, it was, and I had to get I had to get wild too as the best man. Everybody knows me out there. I had to get pretty wild as the best man. So it was just touching, man. It was, we had the opportunity to all be in the DC area, Arlington, Virginia, DC, Maryland, the whole area. It was just pretty special last week, and I was glad to be a part of it. But I'm back, and we have Father's Day tomorrow, and I just want to say happy Father's Day to all the brothers out there doing your thing. We all know that time and money is the two things that associate with being a father. But I will say that time overpowers money. Because there's a lot of people who grew up, we all grew up poor. Our parents didn't have it. Fathers didn't have it. They worked they worked end jobs, here and there, just to, provide food on the table. But the time is what was memorable. The time is what you guys appreciate when you grow up. My dad came to my practices. He came to my games. He was there at my spelling bee. He showed me how to dribble a basketball. He showed me how to shoot a three-pointer. He showed me how to catch the football and run with it. Those are the things that you remember with your father. So happy Father's Day to all the brothers out there that's putting in the time and putting in the effort. Because that's what it's all about. And us as fathers, I'm a father myself, and I take full pride into the time. Because the time is is what's going to come about, you know, in the memorable moments when your children grow up. They're going to say, Dad, I remember when we used to do this. That's going to be a special feeling. It's not going to be, Dad, we know you kicked out a huge amount of money for us in Catholic school. It's not going to be that. It's going to be, Dad, I remember us going to the movies. Dad, I remember you took me to my first boxing match. Dad, I remember you took me, you know, for ice cream, and you had tea parties with me and my friends. You know, it's just, those are going to be the moments that are very, very meaningful. Very meaningful. So I want to say once again, with so much respect to the brothers who's putting in the time and effort, happy Father's Day. We are truly needed out here. Our guidance, our wisdom, and just the way we operate. Children need to look up to a man. I tell people all the time, a mother is the greatest thing in the world. But fathers are very important as well. Very important. Just our side and our story and how we move and how we operate and the guidance we are able to give children is very needed. Fellas, I also want to touch on this too. I know there's a lot of fellas out there who are in train wreck relationships. Not necessarily being in a relationship with a woman, but trying to get along with the woman for the child's sake. There's a lot of women that's tearing brothers down. Brothers are making maximum efforts to be there. But the women don't want them there because they're not operating and doing the things that they want them to do in the way they want them to do it personally. Fellas, I'm going to say this to you. First of all, continue to hang in there. That's number one. Because you have to. It's all about the children at the end of the day. The children doesn't know what's going on. I mean, eventually, at one point when they grow up, they will understand. But they don't know, if they're young, they don't know what's going on. All they know is they need their father. But number two, do not, and I say this in all capital letters, do not allow a woman to dictate you as a father. When you know you're giving maximum efforts, they can say whatever they want. You know who's the main person you need to be focused on? And their views and the way they dictate you as a father? Your own child. Who in the hell cares what the woman feels about you? Who cares? If they do and they give you your full props and they value you as a father, listen, ladies, salute to you. It's great. It's amazing. It's a great feeling. It's a great feeling to be appreciated by a woman, especially a woman that you're not even with. But if she appreciates your maximum efforts as a father, that's absolutely incredible. And we salute you, women, and we love you for that. But if it doesn't happen, fellas, don't hang your head and be down in the dumps. Man, no matter what I do, she always viewed me as a bad father. Who in the hell cares? When you pull up or knock on that door to pick up your child, and that child is jumping around and jumps in your arms like you're the best thing ever, that's your reward. Children don't operate like that when you're not around. They're a little bit standoffish because they don't know who you are. But when you're putting that effort in and they feel that love, you are everything to them. So their feelings when they get around you, it's out of this world. That's a great feeling as a father. It's a great feeling as a mother as well. Fellas, Focus on the child. And I'm going to say it again. Mothers out there who do give fellas their props as fathers, who's making the maximum efforts. Because believe me, ladies, I'm with you. I know that you have every right in the world to bash fathers who are not there. You have every right. I understand that. Times get tough. And you are in need sometimes of a male's guidance and help. And if it's not there, it makes things a lot harder. But women, the strength that you have, you always make it through. But it's easier with two. And I understand that. But to the brothers out there that are giving the maximum efforts and wants to be a good father and wants to work with you, but you don't want to because you guys are not together, or he left you, or he's with a new girlfriend, and all that nonsense, that emotional bullshit that doesn't mean nothing at the end of the day, you're not realizing that the kid suffers in the end. You want all the credit, but at night you realize this guy is making the maximum effort. You're just trying to cause hell in his life. Fellas, focus on the importance. Your child's feelings, your child's views, the way they dictate you as a father, the way they run up and hug you as a father and kiss you and say they missed you. That is what you need to be focused on. Not her telling you that you're a bad father. Who in the hell cares? Most of these women are emotional. They're bitter towards the relationship that you have, that it's not, a togetherness now. You guys are doing things individually and you're moved on or whatever. It's a lot of bitterness there. So I just wanted to share that with you fellas. I want to tell you, keep your heads up. We are kings. We are kings. And don't allow anybody to dictate you as a father when you know you're giving maximum efforts. And hang in there. I know it's rough. I know we got to go through whirlpools and whirlwinds, or whatever way you want to say it, to see these children in some situations. But hang in there, man. Hang in there. Hang in there. If you guys can claim to ride and die for the streets, you can ride and die for this. I'm not going to allow nobody to dictate and tell me when I'm going to be seeing my child. You understand? Listen, I'm from Point Breeze. I'm from the Point Breeze section of South Philadelphia. I done seen it all. And one thing I did witness growing up is brothers going back and forth to jail because of drugs or guns. And if you guys can do that, I know I can go back and forth to jail trying to give a maximum effort to see my own flesh and blood. Period. Happy Father's Day, fellas. Keep your heads up. Ladies out there that support and recognize great fathers, we love you. We love you and appreciate you. We all know that the motor runs and it starts with you guys. But let us be there, because we have to help. We have to assist. And we are needed in these children's lives. Once again, happy Father's Day. I probably said it for the 16th time. Keep your heads up, kings. We are much needed. We are much needed. This is your boy Rizz, signing off for the Rizz and Russ experience. Until the next time, sayonara.